Hello, all greetings. This is Gillesmansillon. I'm returning today. I'm on a painting suit. I didn't dress up. Just went jogging, and then I went to get some groceries. For my card of the day was about chopping woods, means to get ready. So I felt it was necessary to get some groceries, so I may not have to. So I have a little bit of provision before me. I wanted to say this of course, this COVID-19 is very, very problematic. It's like a trial for all of humanity right now. It forces an awakening, and it's like a wake-up call. Something is like we're losing control. We are moving into uncertainty, and so. But it's and then things will turn out fine, but because it's necessary, everything is created to create this inner awakening. And we can already observe that closing down the city of Wuhan for 3 months created 25% decrease in CO2 emission and in terms of pollution all over China. And it has been presented, the idea has been presented that this closing down all of our transportation system and industry for a couple of months will actually be able to gain 100 years of probation. It's like because the planet we didn't have 100 years for the planet to regenerate itself. The means by which humans are addressing the ecological problem. It's good to make big speeches, but it did not stop the process. When actually this trial, this pandemic is actually is already creating a regeneration. We'll be able, when we're going to come out of it, we're going to be able to see that the nature has regenerated itself at such a high speed. In Venice, there is already plenty of fish in the canals, but they all disappeared long ago. And now, so it's all a great benefit to the planet. It's a matter of being patient and to continue to activate your thymus. But it's an exercise. You activate your thymus, your immune system. You take vitamin C. You stay home. You keep a schedule. This confinement will force people to make facing themselves. So you have to utilize this time to cultivate yourself, to do what to find and if there is children, there needs to be structure when they pass through this time process. And also the couples that are dysfunctional will know after that they're dysfunctional. So it's like it's all for good. It's all for like awareness, clarity, and it may create solidified links among people. But so it is a wake-up call to see what we value in life. It's a reset. Focus on the now. For them, the future may be uncertain, but the now is here. The now is present. There is nothing to complain about this now, unless we feel we need to do something. But then if we're sick or something. But hopefully we'll stay healthy. And for this has actually been a very good blessing for the earth and the environment and nature, and this whole process, because Gaia is very tolerant. This Mother Earth that we live on, she's got a constitution that's very open. And after the galactic wars and the Mars invasions and all those things, she took all on the refugees, which was dark souls, because she knew she was going to transmute them. And but yet, so she's very loving, and she's a beautiful planet. Yet she's been pillaged and raped for ages by certain groups and families, and now it is the time that this ends. The Mother Earth did not have this 100 years that man adjust his ability to do business in the green way, and it's like so there will be more awakening call like this if men to help to assist in the transformation process. For behind the scenes there are the white hats, the allies of humanity are preparing the new systems already, because we are really near to see the collapse of all banking process system and all of that, because there's also a shadow economy that's been going on that nobody knows about, but so it has to be frozen, and things are being re-evaluated. For it is good to know what you, as a spiritualist, we've been informed of what is coming, but no spiritualist, no medium, nobody announced that pandemic, and nobody was informed. And why? Because it was no reason to inform anyone, because it was coming anyway, and it would have created unnecessary worries. There was no way to prepare that. Even if mediums would receive this information, they wouldn't be going to 3 months earlier or a year earlier to go to government and say get ready. They would have been say, well, we are ready. So it wasn't really necessary to be informed. Also wanted to say, when we move into situation, it's good to be ready for anything. Otherwise, we're going to be triggered by negative things. So prepare yourself. Know you're going to be triggered by negative things, but you won't fall into the trap of falling into the negative frequency. And when something unwanted appear in your reality, in your existence, in your mind, see it as an opportunity to self-determination factor to attract what is wanted. Say, well, this is a release. This is not what I want, so I self-determine into something else rather than being triggered and go into some emotional turmoil. For the 21st century will be difficult for humanity, God told me, but it doesn't have to be for the light workers. For we move into the state of grace, we move into the state of ease, of surrender to our God self. It is So yeah, I wanted to also, when we move into the spiritual connection, that gives us access to unlimited spiritual power. Beings, amazing beings that have amazing wisdom and knowledge are able to communicate and assist us. But in essence, we have our I am presence, our God self, and our spirit guides. Those are really the ones that have contracted with us this mission of ascending our physical body and spiritual conscious and mental spiritual consciousness, mental emotional consciousness into the higher plane. So work with your guides. I found this old Tarot of Marseille, so I'm gonna use it to pull out a few cards just for seeing what it wants to say. It's a very classical tarot. It's kind of an old past, present, future. Well, the past is the Knight of Coin. The Knight of Coin is somebody that moves very slowly but very surely. It's a very grounded motion. It's something that it's like the consciousness that grows little by little, even if we do not see it. Right now, it is the card that have been coming up for me when I found this deck, which is the Queen of Cups. She's the feminine side of femininity. It's how can we express our emotion in a way that will unfold our true self. And what is coming in the near future is a major arcane. It is the battler, it is the magician, it is the empowerment, it is the ability to create anything we want just through thought, through magic. What we're working on right now is the lovers, is to come into alignment with this divine union of opposites and attract the perfect partner. And what is coming to us in the future as a result of that is the ability. It's actually the card of worry, but once we know worry is to let go of worry and surrender. For worry is like mental pollution. And so once we do that, we find completion. It's the Four of Wands. It's the most beautiful card. It's the card that really brings us into this complete completion and comfort. It's to be gentle with ourselves. It's a rebirth that is going on. For it's like birth pain. The awakening is difficult for humanity. It's not, and even for ourselves, but for humanity, we have to have compassion. And for the planet, God asked me to bring this whole planet back to paradise. When I was chancing to my meditation to chance to be on paradise, I couldn't get close to the center because I'm not really, my consciousness not pure enough. But God didn't care. He let me see. I could see. He let me see him, and he said he wants me to bring the planet to paradise. And so I took a hand, an etheric hand. I took the planet and I said, here it is. And it was like such a wonderful thing. The earth thanked me because it was like a wonderful experience and feeling. But in essence, it has to. So we want to connect to reconnect to the center of center, to the spiritual center, to God, the Creator. There's nothing to fear in that relationship. We'll only be able to move as close as we can in relationship to our level of purity and integrated consciousness. But there is really nothing to fear. You have to accept that you're perfect enough to be loved. You always want to work on yourself and perfect yourself, but you're perfect enough to be loved by God and to be and so there is no to let go of judgment. There is always, we have to balance the sphere of ignorance and the sphere of lucidity always. And it's like there will always be ignorance going on and lucidity that oversees the process. And so it's developing the courage, compassion, and lucidity. And because we're moving towards the realm of supremacy, where that which is true and beyond truth, that which is good beyond good, and which is beautiful beyond beauty. And so it is all coming into alignment. Nobody can fool the law of attraction. God will always be the dark side, so they could get away with things, but God is more intelligent. Our true self understands us better than we do ourselves, so it's about trusting, surrendering, moving into surrender and acceptance without fear, and things will go a lot easier. For we still have to be careful in this period of time, mostly for those people who are like me that are tobacco smokers. It's a lung disease, and so we want to be careful, because the people that it is a trying time. I'm not going to get into I don't think there is a need for me to get into that. Well, I wanted to, very soon we're going to move into the new consciousness, new understanding, and we're going to receive new technologies. For now, most of our health system is based on pharmaceutical. Pharmaceutical is okay. There are certain things for what it's temporarily. It's like it creates a relief. But eventually we're going to discover light chambers, a healing chamber with light and sounds. We're going to be able to heal everything with those light chambers, and it's there is all kinds of solution. Very soon I'm going to look into that. Energy solution, learning chambers, replicator, anti-gravity platform, and finding ways to become master of holographic and electromagnetic field. That's the next step, to master electromagnetic field. First we can master our own aura. Expand your aura. Just visualize your aura. You're like your chakras all enlightened, and this aura. Then you push it out in nature. You feel all of nature around you, and then you englobe the earth with the mountains, the water, the ocean, and then you englobe the whole planet in your aura, and then you expand your aura into the whole solar systems, and then the whole star cloud of Nebadon, and then the whole galaxy and the whole universe. And from there, you are one with all things. And you connect from your heart to the turquoise light, and then you infuse this universal consciousness into the consciousness of all humanity, for you are one with humanity as well, and with all the kingdoms, all the birds. You can communicate with any kingdom from this point of unity. It was a meditation that was given. I'm going to finish with a song. This painting is from 2009. It's about the alignment of the Great Galactic Center with the sun and the planet Earth. And here it's France. I was in France when we passed this portal. It was a big change in the realm of cause, and it takes a long time for it, from the center for the manifestation to appear on the Earth. It takes a while. There is so many layers of this light has to traverse so many dimensions to get to the physical realm, but it's going to get there. And we're already in this higher light. And this is about the 7 great families of spirit beings. For it is the universe is highly, and it was God created beings that are highly specialized to rule over the universe and administer all the many universes, and they're all necessary. Some of them are not revealed, so those are the ones that are revealed. There's more information in the Urantia book. For instance, the angels, there is the midwayers, first and second order, the planetary angel, the Sanobin, the Chérubin, the Séraphin, the Seconaphin, the Tertiaphin, the Omniaphin, and the Supernaphin. And the host of space, the higher personality of the infinite spirit, the permanent citizens of the universe, the courtesy colonies, the finalites, the power center and energy controllers, the sons of God, the universe aids, the supreme spirit, the Trinity origin beings, the transcendentals, the deities. All of this is it's a complex painting. So I was singing a song. I thought that was appropriate. I wanted to do this song. I was going to sing another song. I couldn't find the words, and I didn't. I was like, what if I forget the words in between the songs? So I didn't. But this one felt quite appropriate to sing it today. It's a song of Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson. It's called "We Are the World." There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all part of God's great big family, and the truth, love is all we need. We are the world, We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. Send them your heart, so they'll know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free. As God has shown us by turning stone to bread, and so we must all lend a helping hand. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own life. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. When you're down and out, there seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there's no way we can fall. Well, let's realize that change can only come when we stand together as one. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives, it's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. It's still very actual, this song, becoming one, we are the world. And so we're going to become aware. It's a great opportunity. So I hope it's not too hard on you. It's a difficult time. Everybody has to face themselves. To look. It's like forced meditation, but it's actually good for the planet. So keeps on sending your love and connect to the natural kingdom as much as possible. And the card of the day is the undercard, because I was going to pull 4 cards. So it's not for you to understand everything that is being refused. It's like we're deprived of social life. It is just not for you at this time, and so accept that when it is for you, God will bring it to you. The highest wisdom is the destinies. What we need to understand is imagination. We are creating the dream. Our destiny is created one day at a time, but the desires, the hope, the wishes, the everything that would all our emotion, everything contributes to the process of our life. What we need to do is stop going in circle. For now, it is going in circle. It's accepting that we have to go in circle for a while. For God will liberate us very soon, and what's coming is peace. It's acceptance. It's total acceptance. Total well-being, those changes were necessary, and they've been approved by the company of heaven. And so enjoy the process. Just know that you are loved, you are supported, you are blessed, and you are getting ready for your own personal destiny path to be fulfilled. And I thank you very much. Thank you for everything, for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope this message was interesting for you, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.